So you just got your new GoPro Max and you're wondering which pole to get. Should you get the Shorty, the GoPro Max pole, or El Grande? Stay tuned and we'll compare all three of these. All right, before we get into all three of these right here, we've got the Shorty. The Shorty is this compact size of a handle. There's a grip to it and it can extend just like that or very short. The unique thing about the Shorty is that it does have these tripod legs that unfold and you can set it down and it can stand there with a built-in tripod. Next up is the GoPro Max pole. The unique thing about this is I put a shorter thumb screw on there so that it can hide more. And just like its little brother, the Shorty, you extend, twist to lock, and it has these built-in tripod legs, which is pretty cool because you can let it stand by itself and film all around you. And then last but not least is El Grande. Unfortunately, there's no tripod leg for it, but it does expand pretty far wide. You twist to lock and it locks in there, and that's pretty dang tall. So let's take a look at the footage. So the first sample here is I'm holding the Shorty like this. It's not extended, it's just all the way to my fist there. And as you look at the footage here, you can see the stitch lines kind of cut out my hand there. So the best way to get rid of the stitch lines is to extend the pole some more. So here we are still using the Shorty, but in the extended mode. And if we zoom in here, you can see that it's still stitching my hands together. It's too close to my hands. So that's the Shorty. Next up is the GoPro Max pole. In this footage of the GoPro Max pole, just like the Shorty, I'm not in extended mode. I'm in standard mode right here where it's collapsed down as far as it can, but I am holding the grip on the furthest bottom that I can. Taking a look closer here, you can still see the stitch line stitching out my hand. So this is the footage of the GoPro Max on the GoPro Max pole fully extended. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at El Grande in its collapsed state. This is footage from the pole, not fully extended. So there's something unique about El Grande, is the profile isn't slim enough, so you're actually seeing remnants of the clip on there. So you can see the stitch lines there. But even so, when we expand the pole, you can still see the stitch lines because the mount to the camera itself is so close to the camera that those artifacts are still in the shot. So the distance is great because now you can see the one wheel and my feet, but you're still getting artifacts from the mount. So we've got all three here. We've got Shorty, we've got Max, we got El Grande. And they all serve their purposes, but in order to get that invisible grip mode, I'm gonna have to say that the GoPro Max pole is the winner. I did have the camera angled straight up and down, but I was still showing a little bit of the pole in there. So I'm wondering if I just have to work with the tilt of the camera itself. So those are the official GoPro poles that'll work with the GoPro Max. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What works for you, what doesn't? Are you going to get one? But I'm curious, if you do have the Max pole like I do here, what was your trick to get the invisible grip there? Because you can still see it in my footage. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.